I know. But if you're quoting the Quran, you also need to quote the Hadith.
No, I don't. I can just quote the
Yes,
Quran.
you do, because that's what they follow. If they want a government to actually do anything with Islamic, like, they have to follow the
I'm not
Hadith.
talking
And
about
what
the
you have in
Islamic
this,
Republic. I'm talking about every Muslim everywhere, Sunni, Shia, believe the Quran. The Quran says that you can have sex with little girls before they have their period.
but they follow the Hadith,
But no,
right?
they
And that
follow
does
the
not say in
Quran
the
where it says
Hadith.
you can have sex with little
That's like
girls.
quoting the Old Testament and saying that Christians have to follow the Old
Sister, I'm
Testament in order to.
quoting the Quran.
I know you're quote. I'm not fucking retarded. Hello?
So why you keep saying I'm quoting Hadith?
I said you're quoting the Quran. What they follow is the Hadith.
They follow the Quran.
Oh my fucking God.
It makes me sad. Are you Muslim?
Yeah.
Yeah? How long you been Muslim?
2 weeks.
No way. Really? What made you take your Shahada?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, mija.
Oh, you're Latina?
Yeah.
Okay. What made you take your Shahada?
I was also Christianity, and then I went to go to sleep. I was like, man, I got me. And I had a dream about the Shahada.
Really?
And the next day I could verbally say it. So if that's not a sign, I don't know what is.
Ooh, did you look into like Islam or Muhammad or anything before you like became a Muslim?
Yeah.
You looked into like Muhammad's life and some of the things he did and stuff?
Yeah.
Even like him having sex with a 9-year-old?
Want me to explain? Want me to give you an explanation without interrupting or anything?
I mean, I don't need an explanation. He was 54 years old and she was 9. He had sex with her.
Yep. I hope you know the ages from 0 to 10 do not exist. And those ages right now would be 16 or 19. I'm Shia, so I believe this.
Oh, you're
and
Shia.
First off, I'll tell you. At the age of 9, a woman was known to start. In Spanish, when a woman hits her period, we say, ya eres mujer. And that means you're already a woman. And by that age, you could have sexual intercourse and have a child. Not, I'm saying you can, but I'm saying you can have children at that age. It was not known when you would die in prophet time because there was no medicine. It was known that you had to have children before you die because at the end of the day, like,
yeah,
that's what creates life.
So you're Shia, you don't accept the Sunni hadith where it says that she was 9 years old.
Yep.
Okay. What do you think about where the Quran says, though, that you can have sex with little girls before they hit their period?
Where does it say that? Can you quote it?
Yeah, I gotta actually have a Quran on me right here. It's chapter 65, verse 4. I can pull it up if you'd like.
Wait, I'll pull it up.
We can both pull it up. Chapter 65, verse 4. It's Surah Talaq, which is the chapter of divorce.
But chapter what?
Chapter 65.
Verse 44?
No, verse 4.
Oh.
Can I read it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it. As for your women, so this is the chapter of divorce. This is explaining like how to divorce, how Muslims should divorce, right?
Yeah.
As for your women, past the age of menstruation. So that's one category of women. Women who are past the age of menstruation, meaning they're in menopause. They don't get their periods no more. In case you do not know, their waiting period is 3 months. Do you know what a waiting period is?
No.
So a waiting period in Arabic is called a iddah. Basically what it is say a woman and a man get married and they get divorced. For her to be
the waiting period a woman observes after divorce before she can remarry, the waiting period
there you go.
established whether she is pregnant and provides time for reconciliation.
Yeah. So it's to make sure that she's not pregnant before she moves on to another man. Right?
Yeah.
So it says, as for your women who are past the age of menstruation, in case you don't know, their waiting period is 3 months. And those who have not menstruated as well. As for those who are pregnant, their waiting period ends with delivery. So the women who no longer have their period and the ones who have never gotten their period yet, their waiting period is 3 months. Their Iddah is 3 months. The pregnant women, their Iddah, or their waiting period, is over once they deliver. So this is saying that you can divorce all these types of women, including the ones that have never gotten their period yet. Now, if you go to chapter 33, verse 49 in the Quran, it says that the only time a woman has an Iddah after divorce is if her husband has had sex with her. So if they got married, but he never had sex with her, and then they divorce, there's no Iddah. The only time there's an Iddah is if they got married, they had sex, and then they divorce.
Mm-hmm.
So this is saying that you can marry, have sex with, and divorce girls who have never menstruated before, which means they never had their period. They're too young to have their period. And do you know tafsir?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, even in the tafsir, it gives like a explanation where it says those who have not menstruated, it says because of their young age, like they're too young to have their period.
But it says, and those who have not menstruated, their waiting period is 3 months.
Yes, and in the tafsir it says the reason why they have not menstruated is because of their young age. They're too young to have their period.
Okay, there's tafsir even here explains that that this refers to young wives who have not yet reached menstruation and is finding that an Iddah of 3 months is divorce.
Yeah, you see, it refers to young wives who have not reached the years of menstruation. Young wives who have never had their period. So they are so young that they're wives, but they're so young they've never had their period.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's cool?
Good point.
What do you think about that?
I mean, there's other Abrahamic religions that could explain or say worse.
I'm not talking about other Abrahamic religions right now. All I'm talking about is the Quran and Islam. The Quran says that you can have sex with little girls.
Okay. Do most or all Muslims have sex with little girls?
Well, in a lot of Muslim countries, they do have sex with little girls. I saw an article.
Republic or horrible. Let's see, like Iran or Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. I saw an article a few weeks ago, maybe it was a month now, but a few weeks ago, about a 9-year-old girl who got married, who her husband had sex with her on her wedding night, and because she was so young, she couldn't take it, it killed her. They had to take her to the hospital and she died. Because the Quran says that these men, these 50, 60, 70-year-old men can have sex with little girls.
Hold up. You do know that's because the government is corrupted. And they're horrible people. And the person who did that is a horrible person.
He's just following his God. He's just following his God. His God says that he can have sex with girls.
Whoever does that is not Muslim. Whoever does that is not Muslim.
How? When the Quran said... Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's a hadith, right?
No, this is the Quran. This is the Quran.
And I'm asking you, is that in the hadith? Because what they follow is the hadith.
No, this is not hadith. This is...
I don't know if you understand this. Look, let me tell you this shortly, okay? The hadiths...
I know what hadith are. Sister, I know what hadith are.
I know. But if you're quoting the Quran, you also need to quote the hadiths.
No, I don't. I can just quote the Quran.
Yes, you do, because that's what they follow. If they want a government that has to do anything with Islamic, like, they have to follow the
I'm not talking about the Islamic Republic. I'm talking about every Muslim everywhere, Sunni, Shia, believe the Quran. The Quran says that you can have sex with little girls before they have their period.
But you know they follow the hadith.
But
right?
no, they
and
follow the Quran where it says you can have sex with little girls.
That's like quoting the Old Testament and saying that Christians have to follow
Sister,
the Old Testament.
I'm quoting the Quran.
I know you're quoting. I'm not fucking retarded. Hello?
So why you keep saying I'm quoting hadith?
I said you're quoting the Quran. What they follow is the hadiths.
They follow the Quran.
Oh my fucking God.
That was crazy, yo. That was absolutely crazy.